Welcome to Power Rangers versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is Comicstorian and I'm your narrator, Benny. So recently we've been doing the Power Ranger storyline, and I want to bring you more of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles storyline, but I thought it'd be a fun break if every week we brought you an issue of the amazing crossover series, Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's go ahead and kick off issue number 1, in which both of these individuals are existing in the same universe, apparently, and they're working against each other. If you want more of this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget we have a Patreon, patreon.com/comicstorian, where you get early access to these types of videos and many others. Now, there is one thing that is constant among people. No one will ever know a person better than the people who grew up with them. The ones a person has won with, lost with, and changed with. Sure, the person may end up fighting with those people or drift apart, but that will never change the fact that they knew that person before they knew themselves, and that bond can make them family. However, in the sunny streets of Angel Grove, the Power Rangers are fighting against Rita Repulsa's octopus monster, Apocalypticus. However, as the Rangers are fighting, Zack asks the one glaring question that's been on everyone's mind. Where's Tommy, the Green Ranger? Jason tells him that they have fought without Tommy before, they just need to stay focused. If they're going to defeat this monster, they're going to need the Power Blaster. All 5 Rangers combine their abilities to create the Power Blaster, and it tears through Apocalypticus, leaving them once again as the undefeated teenage team of Angel Grove. But meanwhile, over in New York City, another teenage team, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, are trying to entertain themselves while they take on more of the Foot Clan. Mikey says shoes, totally shoes, and Leo says maybe hair, and Donnie tells him it would have to have 5 fingers. As Mikey slices through another of the Foot, he asks Raph if there's really nothing that he would enjoy more about being human. And Raph tells him no. Now stop asking. We have a job to do, Mikey. Raph grabs a hold of one of the Foot soldiers and rips off his mask to reveal a teenage boy. The boy quickly kicks Raph in the face, and as Raph wipes his mouth, he says, "Everyone gets one, pretty boy. Let's see how." Raph is knocked away after a hard hit from the boy, and Donnie asks, "Did Raph just get knocked back by a foot soldier?" The boy calls out to the rest of the clan to fall on him. "Ninja vanish!" And as the smoke grenades hit the ground, masking the foot soldier's escape, Mikey asks, "Yeah, did he really just say ninja vanish? Aren't they supposed to, just do it without saying it?" Leo puts away his swords, asking Raph if he's alright, and Raph scoffs, stating, "Yeah, the kid just got lucky. If there's one thing that would be nice about being human, I wouldn't be stuck with the 3 of you." The next day at the Rangers Command Center, Kimmy asks, "Can we track his morpher or something? It's been weeks." Everyone is worried about Tommy. He said he has some family stuff to take care of and that he'd be back, but it's been weeks, Zordon. Zordon tells her that Tommy has yet to use his morpher. If you were in any sort of trouble, they would know. There is a chance that he simply needs some privacy. Kimmy rubs the back of her neck, stating, "Maybe. Or maybe Rita grabbed him and he's fighting an evil version of himself in another dimension?" Alpha stops them, stating, "We will continuously scan for any sign of morphin energy. When Tommy morphs again, you'll see it, and we'll find him." Meanwhile, over in New York, Masakarai tells the young foot soldier that his actions saved many of their clan tonight. He's made quite an impression in the 3 weeks that he's been here. So much so that her master has given her a special task to give to him. But before she grants it, she needs to know, who is Tommy Marshall and what does he want? Tommy, yes, the Tommy of the Rangers, tells her that he wants more. All his life, he was tossed aside by friends and family, like the world takes care of everyone but him. And when he heard about the Foot Clan, a place where people come not just to survive, but to fight for what's theirs, well, if there's one thing he knows, it's that he's always up for a fight. Later that evening, Tommy sneaks into Mason Technologies to acquire a very special item. And as he falls into the lab, he takes the small device, and a voice says that he really didn't stick the landing. "Gonna have to give you a 6 for that." Tommy looks up to see the turtles, and Leo asks Mikey, "Are you gonna call it or what?" Mikey leads the charge, shouting, "Cowabunga!" And at the same moment, Tommy calls upon the power of the Dragon Zord. As Tommy stands there in the Green Ranger power suit, Mikey then asks, "Are we really fighting the Power Rangers?" Before engaging, Tommy asks, "Why have you monsters been following me this whole time?" And Mikey attacks, telling him, "Yo, there's no need for name calling. That's pretty rude." Tommy dodges an attack from Leo and tells him, "I don't want to cause any permanent damage, so how about..." Raph rushes in, telling him, "You talk too much. It's time for round 2, Dragon Boy." Meanwhile, outside, the rest of the Rangers teleport in, and Jason asks, "Is this really the spot?" Kimmy says that if Tommy morphed here, he must be in danger. And just as she finishes her sentence, Tommy is thrown through the wall onto the roof with Leo stepping out, stating, "Oh, look at that. Somebody called for backup." Zach looks at the turtles and tells everyone that Finster must be running out of ideas if he thought that this was good. The two teams charge in at each other, with Leo crossing swords with Jason, telling him, "You know, that's a nice sword." And Jason tells him, "Thanks." Donnie stops fighting with Billy, stating, "I know we're supposed to be fighting, but I have so many questions for you. Like, are you guys extraterrestrials or are those polygenic hybrids? Wait, your powers, they're supernatural based, are they? Oh, and the big one, how did the green dude play the flute through a metal faceplate?" Billy pauses for a moment, telling him, guys, this one's much smarter than Rita's previous monsters." Mikey and Zach go back and forth, with Mikey asking, "Aren't you guys supposed to be like the good guys?" And Zach swings, telling him, "Yeah, just ask anybody." Mikey then says, "Well, if that's true, why are you working with Shredder?" And Zach stops him. "Wait, what's a Shredder?" Just outside the fight, Kim runs to Tommy, stating, "Hopefully the turtles knock some sense into you, because if not, I'm going to, Tommy. What the heck is going on?" Tommy tells her, "I did everything to not get you guys involved, but I can't speak now. I have to go. And I know this is asking a lot, but you're gonna have to trust me." Kim turns in frustration, shouting, "Fine, just go, Tommy." Before Tommy could leave, Raph swings at him, stating, "Hey, we ain't done yet, Dragon Boy." Kim kicks Raph before he can make contact, telling Tommy, "Go! We'll handle this!" But as the Rangers and the Turtles continue to fight, Karai watches from afar, stating that the Green One has escaped. It would appear that he is successful in his retrieval. "Master, if you had just said that Tommy was a Power Ranger from the beginning." And the voice behind her tells her, "That confidence must be earned. If all goes as intended, Tommy Oliver will bring what is required, and the Power Ranger will be mine to command." As the Shredder steps out into the shadows, he perches himself to watch the fight. And that concludes issue 1 of the Power Rangers versus the Turtles. Now, guys, I want you to get excited about this, because every week you're gonna get an issue of this comic book. It's a 4-issue spread. And then we're gonna move into completing the Power Rangers series. You're gonna get Necessary Evil, the return of the White Ranger. And guys, fear not, because while we're finishing the Power Rangers up for you guys, we're also going to be trying to work in Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And all of that should complete about the same exact time, so that we can jump into where we left off with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 years ago at the City at War arc, leading into the new female turtle, Jenica, and the death of, well, I don't want to spoil it here, but a certain turtle's going to die. But all of this requires you to subscribe to our channel to get you up to date on the Power Rangers, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. God, why am I doing all of these? I don't know. I just love all of this stuff. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you did enjoy it. And don't forget, you can get early access to our videos by going to patreon.com/Comicstorian. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like this video to tell me, "Benny, I love these versus Turtle things." I also heard some requests for some of the versus Ghostbuster series. That one's going to take a little bit of, I'm going to have to see a lot of requests for that one. I've never done a Ghostbusters comic, but it's not out of the question. I'll see you guys next time right here. I hope you enjoyed this. And just for the record, Kevin, let's get some Dragozord noises here. Let's get some Dragozord whistles. Let's end this one on a whistle.
I need Dragozord power!